Hey, what is up guys? I am back with another video. This time I'm going to be doing my PlayStation 2 collection. As you can see, I have three big rows here. I just want to say first before I get started that I have had more PS2 games in the past, but they got traded off for something that I needed, like something important, like getting some money, or just traded them off because I wanted to get some new stuff. Some newer games, so I don't have them anymore. But this is what I have left. And I do have some loose that are in that case over there on the wall. That thing right there has a bunch of video games in it too. And there's a bunch of PS2 games in there. Back in like 2013, 2014, GameStop was clearing out their PS2 games, and I could pick some of them up for between $2 all the way up to $10 at the most. I remember one game they had was $20 as Eco, which was like a $20 game, and I got it for like $6.75 loose disc. But yeah, that's just an example of what they were doing. Now they don't even carry PS2 games. They don't even carry PS3 games anymore. It's amazing. Anyways, let me get into it. Tony Hawk's Underground. I had all the Tony Hawk games on PS2, minus Downhill Jam. That's about the only one I didn't have. And now I only have this Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's Underground is a pretty good game. Definitely worth playing. I never did beat the Tony Hawk games. They are really hard. I came close to beating Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, but I didn't beat it because the GameCube basically lost the data on the memory card. But Tony Hawk, yeah, that's a fun game. Sly Cooper, the first one, I beat that. That's pretty good. Very fun platformer. Definitely worth checking out. Sly 2, Band of Thieves, even better. Better than the first. I beat that. That was a lot of fun. And then Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves, which this one I never did beat. I should get back into this one and see if I can beat it. I know there's also Sly 4, Thieves in Time for PS3 and PlayStation Vita, but I never played that one. But these are all really good platformers. Definitely worth playing. Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening. Excellent game, worth playing. Definitely a good game where you kill demons and stuff. This is also on the PS3. They made a PS3 HD remaster. You can get that, and it's got all three of them. Instead of going out and paying like $25 for all three, you can get that one. It's a lot cheaper, but it's a very good game. I got the first one in here somewhere, and I used to have the second one. Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore. History Channel Battle for the Pacific. A lot of people hate this game, so this game sucks. I thought it was okay. I mean, the graphics look like shit. They don't look very good. But, for a game that's based off a TV channel, it wasn't terrible, surprisingly. And then the other one, the History Channel Civil War, that one's not bad either. Ridge Racer 5. Gotta love Ridge Racer. Very good game. Very fun racing game. There's like 7 of them in the series, I believe. Oh yeah. Here's Midnight Club 2. Midnight Club 3. And somewhere in here I have Midnight Club 1. Those are all really good games, by the way. Wheel of Fortune. Never played that one. Probably won't. I got that in a lot of other games. Rogue Trooper. This was a pretty good third-person shooter. Very interesting. You play as this blue dude and go up throughout the levels, just shooting everything in sight. Very fun game. It's also on the Wii. You can get that on the Wii. I have a couple of sports games in here. I usually trade off sports games because I don't like sports games. But I like the MLB Slugfest games because they're more arcadey and you get to hit people in the head and stuff. MLB Slugfest Reloaded, or Loaded rather. And then they also have MLB Slugfest 2003. Not the greatest games in the world, but I mean, they're definitely kind of like the NFL Blitz series, but for baseball. Kingdom Hearts, Rechain of Memories. One of the best games you can get on the system. Definitely check that one out. Yeah, I think you can get that on the ps3 as well. There's a remaster version of that game. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. The second game of this particular series is very expensive. You're going to have I mean, you can find it on eBay, but if you look out in the wild at the retro game stores, there's only 2 or 3 in my area that I know, other than GameStop. But GameStop doesn't sell retro games. But the second game is like $40, $50, $60, around that price range. This one you can get for easily $10 to $15 at the most. It's an RPG game. Plays a little bit like Dungeons and Dragons. Shadow Hearts 3 from the New World. It took me forever to find this game. I was glad when I finally did. I ended up picking it up at Mr. Deals, and I was glad to finally find this game. But I haven't found the other 2 in the series, and I am looking for them for a decent price. The first game will cost you quite a bit of money, probably $70 for the first one. Second and third game, $20 to $30, depending on where you get it. It's an RPG game, and it's a lot of fun. Hunter the Reckoning Wayward, very good game. Definitely worth checking out. I got a couple of the Guitar Hero games in here. I got Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. I never played it because I don't have the PS2 guitar, but I added it to the collection for $1.79 back when GameStop was clearing out their games. MX Unleashed, very fun racing game. Definitely worth checking out. It's only about $5 to $7. Worth playing. I got this at the old Play and Trade before they went out of business. You know, I've had it ever since. Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary. Another GameStop pickup. That was like $8 or $9 when they were clearing them out. Very good game. You can get this game on PS3 now. They have a trilogy with Legend and Underworld. I know I've showed that off in my PS3 collection. Dark Cloud. The same thing with the Baldur's Gate series. The second one is worth a lot more money than the first. Well, Dark Cloud is the same way. The first game you can get for $10, but the second game will run you $30 to $50, depending on where you get it. Dark Cloud's a good series. I wish they'd bring a Dark Cloud 3 to us on PS4, but I doubt they're going to. Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Very good zombie game. Very good. It's also on Dreamcast and GameCube. I'm going to speed run, start going a little faster here, so I'm not going to say as much. Ratchet & Clank 3, Up Your Arsenal. Ratchet & Clank 2, Going Commando. And I also do have the first Ratchet & Clank game, Loose Disc, in that case over there. Very good series of games. I did not pick up the later Ratchet & Clank games because they're all the same. You just kill people and you collect the little bolts and screws. Incredible Hulk, Ultimate Destruction. Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness. This game kind of sucks. It's one of the worst Tomb Raider games you can play. Check out the Angry Video Game Nerd. He reviewed this game. It's one of the weakest titles in the series. Tomb Raider Underworld. Very good game. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Taito Legends 2. Predator Concrete Jungle, one of the more expensive games. This is roughly a $20 to $30 game. I've ended up picking it up at a Goodwill for $3. I got lucky. Cabela's Big Game Hunter, but inside it's not. It's the 2008 version of the game. The Incredibles. Mega Man Anniversary Collection, very good collection. You get all 7 or 8 Mega Man games. Escape from Monkey Island. Project Snowblind, underrated gem, hidden gem. Very good shooting game. Viet Cong Purple Haze. Very good game. Urban Chaos Riot Response. And Raiden 3. Raiden 3 is a pretty fun shooter. Run Like Hell, which is a survival horror game. And it's definitely an interesting one. It's not very expensive. It's between $5 to $10. It's definitely worth checking out. I'm going to stop there, guys. We're going to go to part 2, so stay tuned for that. Alright. I'll see y'all in a little bit.